Hey everyone, welcome back to Savvy Leadership Academy. And today we're going to be looking at the apology of J. Cole to Kendrick Lamar and how this was a savvy leadership move. Now, don't get me wrong, J. Cole has been butt of the jokes. Many people have put in the comments of Kendrick Lamar and Drake's beef and on the songs where they talk about how J. Cole is sipping tea, walking in nature, and all of these different things, these different funny things. And they're pretty much clowning him for backing out of the fight, but they're also saying like, hey, he was smart for doing that because Kendrick Lamar has been going really hard at Drake. And so we're going to look at J. Cole's apology and how this was a savvy leadership move. So let's go ahead and get to it, because this is important as we develop as leaders to look at our humanity and look at how we should move in accordance with our values and convictions. So let's go ahead and hop over to the J. Cole apology. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and put this apology here.
So proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was.
All right, so really quick. So he says that his friends, they may be looking at him like, hey, don't give that apology. That's going to hurt your ego. That's going to make you look bad in the public eye, the public opinion, however they are looking at this situation. But J. Cole highlights that his friends may disagree with him on his decision to apologize.
Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the fucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my nigga, it's wartime. Right? Niggas want to see blood.
So he's talking about the pressure of people, the world, his friends, everyone saying that he needs to respond to Kendrick Lamar. He cannot let Kendrick Lamar slide with the diss track that he did on Future song Like That. And his friends and the world are just looking at him like, hey, what are you going to do, J. Cole? What are you going to do? And so that pressure can matter a lot for people in a leadership position. And so let's go ahead and listen to more about how this unfolds.
And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, disrupts my fucking peace.
So he's talking about something very key here. And for those of you that may disagree with J. Cole's decision to apologize, that's on you. But him being a leader, like he is over the Dreamville label. Many of the people are looking to him to respond or to come redeem his name or whatnot. And he is in a position where everyone is looking to him for the decision that he is going to make in response to Kendrick Lamar. And he's saying that he went against his own conviction and his own intuition, which we all fall short of that, right? That happens to everyone. And so let's go ahead and listen a little bit more, but just wanted to bring these little parts out and we'll dissect it more after the video.
I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that trying to find a little angle and downplay this catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like forgiving for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right
now. All right. So as we can see, J. Cole did his apology to Kendrick Lamar, and I want to dissect this apology because it's very important as leaders that we are transparent and that we are authentic with the people that look up to us, the people that we're leading, and the people that are following in our footsteps that we're setting an example for. So it's important that we be authentic and true to ourselves and not compromise that for anyone or for any type of ego type thing or for any type of competition. Like, you have to be true to yourself. And so the first thing I want to highlight is that J. Cole showed a lot of courage to come out in front of his whole fan base. Not his whole fan base, but however many thousands of people that were at his concert. He decided to come out and pretty much like just say, hey, I was wrong. And I fell into the peer pressure that he didn't listen to his convictions. He didn't listen to his morals or his intuition. And he decided to drop the diss song on Kendrick Lamar, which Kendrick Lamar, he said that is a dear friend of his. And so for him to have that courage to come out and say, I made a mistake, that I messed up, this is something that we need in leadership today, where leaders are able to come and be authentic, that they are not perfect. And we do not get a great picture of this in our current political structure. I mean, we get people pointing the fingers at each other, people playing the blame game a lot, and no one's really taking accountability for their own actions and how they screwed up, or they make excuses for why they screwed up, or point the finger and blame someone else for their screw ups. And so those are some of the things that we see today in what's called leadership, right? And so J. Cole is showing courage by coming out and saying that, hey, I was at fault in this situation. The second thing is that J. Cole really shared about his convictions, right? So these are the 3 C's. First, we had courage, then his convictions. And he paid attention to his convictions throughout the process, but he did put the track out against his own convictions. Like, they went against his values. They went against where he is in life at this current point. He's a very successful hip hop artist. He usually spreads a lot of positivity. He's one of my top artists right now that's still in the game. And pretty much, I mean, J. Cole is like, hey, like, I did not follow my own values, I compromised my own values and convictions for this ego and competition, right? And so, and the peer pressure from other people. So those are some of the things that you have to consider is what are your values, and what are the things that you are willing to fight for, and the things that you don't really need to engage in. And so that is important for leadership, for leaders to have conviction and to stick by their convictions in their values. And the third thing I want to highlight is the confession. So the confession, this is the 3rd C. So J. Cole apologizes to Kendrick Lamar and tells him, like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. So he takes accountability, he takes responsibility, because he went against his own convictions and he felt like he caused harm in this friendship. And and he shouldn't have went down that route. It was against his own self-interest. It was against his own peace. He didn't feel at peace about it, and so he confessed that, and he confessed that in front of many people. He did what's called a public apology, and he publicly apologized to Kendrick Lamar. Obviously, we don't know if they had any conversations outside of this concert or whatnot. Maybe they have, maybe they hadn't. But however, he was bold enough to publicly say, hey, I'm sorry for my actions, take accountability, and to take responsibility for what part he played into this whole dynamic. And then now he's able to move freely and with clear conscience, and especially since the Kendrick Lamar and Drake rap beef has been heating up significantly. J. Cole is probably happy that he did what he did and apologized and got up out of there, because right now it's just at a really messy state. And he didn't want to be a part of that. That would have disrupted his peace, disrupted part of his lifestyle, how he likes to live, compromise his values, and all of those other things. And so J. Cole just did an amazing leadership move, a savvy leadership move. And I just want to commend him for that. And so that I hope that you all see that this is a positive thing that he did, and not see it as a negative, even though in the spirit of hip hop, there's competition, there's these egos at play, and all of these different things, who's the better rapper and things like that. But in this particular situation, you as a leader, you just have to stick with your own convictions, your own values, and not compromise them for anyone, and to be authentic with everyone. So I hope that this was helpful for you all. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content. And I want to thank you all for watching today, and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, take care.